Hello everyone, welcome to another video here on my channel. This is going to be another video of the all-time team builds for the MLB The Show 24. Still doing that stuff. I've only won 2 games with the Baltimore Orioles and I can't remember if it was I think it was the Chicago Cubs that I won with. I'm pretty sure it was. The White Sox, I think, was the last one I did. I did not win against, or I didn't win with. I thought the next one was going to be the Cleveland Indians or Guardians, but I found out the next one is the Reds because I'm going ABC order. So comes before L, yeah. So anyway, this is the squad that I had pretty much gone with. Probably some question marks yet again on here, but this is just the one that I go with. I go with the people that have usually, played with them for at least a good while, or if they played with them for maybe 1 or 2 years, and they've had a pretty good impact. But there are, some, I know on here. But yeah, I mean, um, pretty much, like I said, I go with the players, that have played them with them for a while. Like Johnny Bench, he's one of them. He's the catcher, of course. He has played for them from the 70s till the 80s, and he's a Hall of Famer as well. He can play other positions too, besides catcher. We got first, third, left, center, and right, but we're not putting him in any other positions because the other spot, would have to be a different catcher. But Johnny Bench is pretty much no question right there. For first base, we're going with Joey Votto. Again, he's played for him for a good while, and I think he just retired as well, too. I don't think he's going to be a Hall of Famer, though. I mean, he has some pretty good numbers, but don't really think it's going to be enough for him to make the Hall of Fame. For second base, of course, we're going with Joe Morgan, rest in peace. And unfortunately, we still don't have Pete Rose, probably because of all the stuff that's been going on with him, and rest in peace to him as well. For third base, we're going with Eugenio Suarez, which again is probably a question mark because it's the captain card and it will give us the tier 3 boost as soon as I assign it, and there we go. For shortstop, we're going with Barry Larkin, which is no question because Barry Larkin has played his entire career with them from the 80s till 2004. Won an MVP in 1995, which no, not 95, 96, I think, because 95 was no, wait a minute, maybe it was 95 because I'm thinking of the American League. Mo Vaughn won it for the American League, and the National League, I forgot who won it. I think it was Barry Larkin in 1995, but anywho, we're going to go with him. For left field, we're going to go with Spencer Steer. I was going to have it as Adam Dunn, but it would have put 4 lefties in the lineup, so I figured I would just not do that. Because in center field, I have Ken Griffey Jr., and yeah, I know it's the Cincinnati Reds card, and I probably should be using the one that he has used, or the Seattle Mariners card. That's what I'm trying to say. That's probably the one I should be using instead of this one, but I figure I would, just to get the team boost, pretty much. And for right field, we're going with Ken Griffey Sr. Yeah, we don't have George Foster in the game, and like I said again, we don't have the rest of the players that I mentioned. No Pete Rose, no George Foster, or Dave Concepcion, anybody like that. But they still got a good amount of good names in here and stuff, which is fine. And a designated hitter, we're going with Tony Perez. He does play third base and plays first, but we have to put him at designated hitter. And on the bench, we have Eric Davis. He probably should be starting in left field instead of Spencer Steer, but he has played for other teams like Detroit, the Dodgers, the Orioles, the Giants, I think, as well, and the Cardinals. But yeah, he's had a very good career. And of course, Adam Dunn, Ellie De La Cruz. I know everybody is probably saying that he needs to be a starter on there. He should probably be the third baseman or well, he can't play short or second because that belongs to Barry Larkin and Joe Morgan. And of course, we don't have a 99 Ellie De La Cruz. All we have is this one, and then we have another card, which I think is like a awards card or something, or whatever it is, like from the month of April or May. One of those two, I can't really remember. Um, Anywho, and then for catcher, for backup, we have Tyler Stevenson. And for the rotation, we have Hunter Green, Nick Martinez, Sonny Gray with the captain boost as well that we will activate. And there we go. For the hitting boost, will be 15 plus contact against righties and lefties, and 15 speed. That's for the Ken Griffey Sr. one. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong one. It's a plus 25 power for lefties and righties, and 20 pitching clutch, and 20 Ks per 9. And for the pitching boost, 20 hits per 9, 20 walks per 9, 25 contact, and lefties and righties and all that stuff. Yep. And then we got Nick Lodolo and Carson Spires. I know it probably should be Johnny Cueto in there, but his card is going for over 200,000 subs, and I am not going to spend that much. Plus, we don't have Aaron Harang, Bronson Arroyo, Homer Bailey. We don't have any of those, unfortunately. There may be some I missed, but I don't really think I did. And for the bullpen, we have 2 silvers consisting of Tony Santillan, Fernando Cruz, and 1 bronze, Sam Mull. The rest of them, 1 gold, which is Lucas Sims, and the rest of the diamonds, TJ Antone, John Franco, Aroldis Chapman, and Rob Dibble. Don't have Randy Myers or Danny Graves, 2 great closers that Cincinnati had in their that they had before. And for the lineup, we have Joe Morgan leading it off, Barry Larkin, Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr., and Joey Votto, 3 lefties in the 3, 4, and 5 hole. Eugenio Suarez, Tony Perez, Johnny Bench, and Spencer Steer. Now, had I put Adam Dunn in there and he would have been playing left field, it would have been 5 lefties in the lineup. But once again, Joe Morgan deserves it, and so does Ken Griffey Jr. because he hit his 500th career home run and 600th career home run with Cincinnati. Ken Griffey Sr. was part of the Big Red Machines, I think, as well, too. I believe he was, or unless he was, like, later or something, and Joey Votto has played for him for a good while. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. And anywho, for the pitchers, we're going to let Siri decide which one is going to pitch because of the fact that 4 of them have energy and 1 does not. So we'll say, hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 5.
A random number between 1 and 5 is 2.
Okay, she picked number 2, so Nick Martinez will be getting the start. And as for the uniforms, we're just going to go with the regular uniforms, the home uniforms and the gray uniforms for away. And also, I should mention that I am recording this video on the PlayStation thing because of the fact that my Elgato thing is unfortunately messing up. So we're going to play at the Great American Ballpark. Yeah, the thing is, like, when I'm recording and the audio goes a little bit off sometimes by like 2 or 3 seconds. I don't know if it's my computer or the Elgato thing. I really think it's the Elgato. So I'm going to be using... let's find another one because I want to try and be the home team. Of course, we're rated over the 700s. We're getting close to the 800s. And, of course, we haven't been doing all that great with the all-time team builds. I mean, I am trying, but I'm playing some pretty tough opponents. Some that play the game, you know, their way and stuff, and they'll choose to play it the right way. I mean, it's their choice, you know, to pretty much play the game, you know, the way they want to. But anywho, let's get into this. Got a feeling we're the away team. Yep. Or no, we're not. Okay, we're facing Justin Verlander, the Toronto Tropics. Got some parallel 5 players. But we're going to see how this goes. This is probably going to be tough.
Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Diamond Dynasty.
And unfortunately, I am terrible with editing videos, and we're playing a World Series player. Ain't that great? He's 391 and 321. 70 games over 500. Okay. So he leads off first. Got Jimmy Rollins, and he's got a team that has like over 100 home runs. I hate that, you know, when they allow that. I think they should not really allow that. Okay, that's going to be 1 out right there. Bad start that would have been if that had that ball gone over the fence, but it did not. All right. Never really used this Nick Martinez card, but he looks like he's a pretty good card. But we're going to try and do our best at this. As like I said, we have been struggling. We've only won 2 with the Orioles and the Cubs. I'd like to win another, but we're playing people, you know, over the 700s. So the games are going to be a little bit tougher. He's got Babe Ruth up. He's only got him at parallel 2. He must have just got this Babe Ruth card. Then again, maybe not. Oh, and he's going to run, get him bench. Really close. That's okay. I mean, it was a close play, but he beat it. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, good pitch. I'm going to try a circle change, see him get him the chase. Well, he got too much of it, but it went foul. Going to try the curve. And he doesn't go after it. Might have to walk him to get him on base, but I'd like to strike him out so we can get 2 outs instead of having just 1 if we walk him. He's going to go for third, and that's foul. Alright, going to try it here, see if this works. Nope, he fouled it off again. Let's try this one. And he's going to... Oh no, Votto, please get it. Oh, he's going to score because he was running. I'll turn that noise off. I hate when people do that. I hate that noise. I remember on Skype a while ago, somebody had that on, and that was very annoying. We wound up kicking that person off the call. Told him, you know, you got to stop that noise.
That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1.
Okay. Fouled off. Now let's try a circle change. I don't think he knows the pitch is coming. And there we go. Struck him out. All right. Gave up 1 run. That's okay. But now we get a turn to hit. Rest in peace, Joe Morgan. He was also a commentator on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball with John Miller. Always with a thrill watching both of those guys. John Miller was always a great broadcaster, either on television or the radio for the Baltimore Orioles. He wound up leaving after the 1996 season.
Nice throw,
It's a strikeout.
That stupid noise or call saying, "Nice try, Ramon." That's that guy for San Diego Studio. In case anybody does not know who Ramon is. Yeah, it's a very annoying call thing, you know, that they do. It really is. Fouled it off. What difficulty is this game on? Just want to see game log. It is on Legend. Oh my god. Alright, so this is going to be tough. Yeah, Legend is the toughest difficulty of them all. But we'll see how I can do. I played on it many, many times. Alright, come on, dude. You gonna throw it or what?
1-2.
I missed it. I can't. That was 103. I don't think Justin Verlander has really thrown that fast before. I don't think he's really ever done that. Of course, Justin Verlander has pitched for the Detroit Tigers, the Houston Astros, and he was a New York Met before. I don't think he pitched for the Texas Rangers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Mets. All 3. A walk will be fine. God dang it. Frickin' fastball. Please don't strike out the side. Okay, that might drop. I think that is. Yeah, that's going to drop. Okay. We'll take it. It's not a home run or anything, which is better, but we will once again take that. And he's an Xbox player too, as you can see by the green logo, in case anybody doesn't know if they're an Xbox person or PlayStation or even Nintendo Switch. It will say, like right over on the side there on the left side of the screen. All right, come on, Griffey.
0-2 now.
Ball. Missed it. So he still struck out 3 batters, but not the side.
Hank Aaron. Nobody on his team is a better
Okay,
batting
Hank
average
Aaron
in the
now
USC.
comes up.
Gets
Okay,
under
little
it,
fly
pops it
ball
up.
to second.
Has a beat on
Morgan's
it.
under it, no problem.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Now it's Mookie Betts.
And another person that probably should be on the all-time Cincinnati Reds probably would be Paul O'Neill. But there really wasn't any room, and I think Ken Griffey Sr. has a bigger impact than him. Paul O'Neill, I remember when he kicked that ball in right field when he tried to get the ball and he bobbled it and he kicked it to first base and the runner never scored or something. Yeah, and I never really liked Paul O'Neill. I think really Paul O'Neill was a little bit cocky and a little bit of a mean boy. I don't like baseball players that have a bad attitude. Cal Ripken never did. I mean, like early in his career, like he would get mad at the umpire, but his father always told him, you know, that's not good to do. And Reggie Jackson, a baseball Hall of Famer, told him as well, you know, don't do that kind of stuff.
Here in Cincinnati, bottom of the second, and down the first
And I played baseball, you know, many times over the years, and I've gotten frustrated, you know, and would be like, oh, I can't hit the ball or something or whatever, but I'd make an adjustment, or I even bat left-handed, and until I could like find success. But yeah, come on, Votto. He's throwing that fastball at 102. He's got to be careful not to throw that a lot inside.
Now 1-2.
Have not faced this Justin Verlander card. There is another one. Oh my God, it was right there. God dang it. Pulled the PCI away, but it was right there in the wheelhouse, but missed it. I've been playing some of the events games too. Come on. Yeah, probably should have brought in, or should have had somebody else play third base instead of Suarez. He is a strikeout guy, and he keeps throwing that fastball. He's got to stop that.
There's the strike.
All right, come on, let's get something started. God. He stopped throwing that fastball, that'd be good. All right, good eye.
1-2 now.
Of course I miss it. What the hell?
Top half of the third inning.
Excuse me.
And here it comes.
See how like I'm throwing my pitches, I'm like throwing them, you know, to dot them and stuff so they don't like make good contact on him. He's throwing his down the middle and I'm missing him because he keeps throwing the fastball a lot. Needs to stop that. I mean, unfortunately, you know, they say anyway it works for them, you know, that's their choice to do that. It's a bad choice, but yeah, it's the way this game is sometimes. All right, he's not going to get a hit on that. Larkin's got it. That's another thing I don't like, sliding into first base. Because really, I don't think that should be allowed. You're only allowed to slide into first base like if you're being picked off, or that's pretty much it. Really think you shouldn't be sliding into first base at all. You know, like trying to get a single or something. I know they've been doing it for a while, and they don't say it's against the rules or anything, but I just think, oh man, they should be doing that. He got himself a hit, but that's all right. Don't think that was a bad pitch, though. I think that was very unhittable, but he somehow hit it down the line. All right. Let's see if we can get him to chase this. Of course not. Throw it at second just in case if he goes. Let's try this. Very surprised that he did not swing at that. Let's try this. And that was not where I wanted to. Well, I put it there, but he got a good piece of it. But he was late. Actually, he was early on that. I'm sorry. All right, 2 outs. All right, Martinez is doing pretty well. I mean, we are in the third inning, and we are down 1 run, but he is doing all right.
First offering is fouled off.
Batter does need to be a little bit more patient, but he is swinging it a lot. Tried to hit and run there, and that didn't work. Didn't think he was going to go after that. Let's try this. Nice one. Only like the second strikeout, I think, for Martinez, and Verlander's got a bunch. I was also saying earlier, Verlander has another card for the Astros, which I think is his 3,000th career strikeout card. Yes, I do have that card, but kind of surprised they didn't release any more cards of him with the Detroit Tigers, because he won. He won the MVP award, I believe, in 2011. Yeah, it was a debate between him and Curtis Granderson of the Yankees, and Curtis Granderson did have a lot of home runs, but his average was very, very bad. It was like 260. And I've said before, you don't really win MVP awards if your batting average is below 270. If it's like 265, 260, or 250, that is not good, because that means you strike out a lot. Yeah, or you just get base hits and stuff, and you get home runs. But still, a lot of people were very, very frustrated that Granderson did not win it, especially Yankee fans. And I'm like, people, Granderson batted like 250 or something, or 260. If I can get it up real quick, it would tell me like what he batted.
2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Joe Morgan. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first.
He's in here. There he is. Yeah, his career average is 249, which is terrible. I don't know why he's pausing. Anywho, while he's doing that, I'm going to get this up. Here it is, okay.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
All right, Morgan, come on, do something. Nope, didn't stay fair. And I like the Cincinnati Reds, I do. I've always been a fan of them. I've never had any hate toward them, and I don't understand how I missed that pitch.
And welcome back to the
That was awful. Only got one hit so far. Right, that's one out as he swings at the first pitch, not being patient. Yeah, 2011, he had 41 home runs and 119 RBIs, and he batted 262. Again, that is not good. Usually when you win an MVP, your average is usually like 280 or higher. And he also struck out 169 times. I mean, that is a lot. And Justin Verlander had pretty much a lot of good stats. Verlander, I think, won over 20 games, and the ERA was well below 3, maybe even below 2, I think. And then Curtis Granderson the next year in 2012 had 43 home runs, but his average was 232. And I tell you, if there was people complaining saying he should have won the MVP that year, you don't win it with a 230 average. That is way too low. Okay, and there's a fly out, and that's going to end the inning. So good inning there for Nick Martinez again. And now we're going to look to Justin Verlander, who is still a free agent to this day. He is still not on a team. He'll probably, pitch again in 2025. The question is for who? Yeah, 2011, Justin Verlander was 24-5 and had a 2.40 ERA, which is incredible. And that was in 34 games. Yep. That was a very good year for him, and I think he also won the MVP. 100% sure that he did. Pretty sure it'll say on here, like, I think he not only won the Cy Young Award, he also won the MVP. Oh my God, come on! That is 8 strikeouts, and I'm not making contact. Oh, I'm getting so frustrated.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
I don't know why that I'm missing them. I am putting the PCI where the ball has to go, and the only time I'm making contact is when I foul it off. All right, in the dirt.
Ball one.
Oh my God, I shouldn't have swung at that.
Back here
That was my fault,
Cincinnati.
unfortunately.
We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Mookie Betts. Out to
Okay,
short.
ground ball. That's an out.
Slings it across.
Keeps sliding into first, thinking he's going to be safe, being a little cocky.
Next to hit, Willie Mays.
That's not going to get him anywhere.
Run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for. It's not showing on here if he won the MVP in 2011. I am 100% sure he did.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're at the top of the fifth.
All right. Come on. Pitch was away. And the Cincinnati Reds have won the World Series many times too, but it has been a while since they have won it last time. I think it was back in the, I think it was 1990. And last time they won it, they had people like Jack Armstrong in the rotation, Jose Rijo, two people that are not in the game. A few others too. Barry Larkin was also on the roster. And they had Paul O'Neill. I think he was on the Reds in 1990. They had Chris Sabo, who was an Oriole in 1994. Yep. Gotta get a double play here to get out of this. This is gonna be tough because why is he running? That's gonna score the runner. Oh, this is ridiculous. Knew he was going to do that. Made a good pitch right there and some. Oh my God. Now where did that miss? I tell you, I'm really struggling with the all-time team. I can't even get something going. Of course he's going to try for third, but he goes back. Got that stupid horn blowing, which is stupid. I'm walking Jose Ramirez. I don't care. I can't stand him. Not pitching to him. Trying to get Ruth to ground out. Of course, he doesn't swing at that. How ridiculous. And he's going to try it again, and nope, fouls it off. And, of course, they don't have the Cincinnati Reds old ballpark, Riverfront Stadium. They should have more classic stadiums in this. Instead, they added the ones that they had from last year, too. Like, the stadiums, you know, where teams used to play back in the day. I think Forbes Field is still in it. The stadium the Marlins used to play at, which I'm not a fan of. The Texas Rangers ballpark, the ballpark in Arlington. I mean, there's a good amount.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, and it remains.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they would add like Memorial Stadium where the Orioles used to play. Okay, that's. He's got to be careful. I mean, that could have been a double play. Thank God he flied out. Maybe the stadium where the Yankees used to play at, the old Yankee Stadium. Hey, trying again for the hit and run, but no, it's not working.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Let's see if I can get him to strike out. There we go. That's a dot. Nice job. All right, now we're down by 4, and we gotta get something started. Like always, that seems to have always been the case in these games.
Fastball for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the
ball.
list.
All right.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
I had one game where I was down 5-0, I think, with the all-time Orioles, and we came back and won 7-5.
2-2. And
I broke the bat. I mean, I will take that over a strikeout. He's got to stop throwing the fastball a lot. I mean, he keeps throwing that. I mean, we're going to make good contact on it.
That one in triple digits.
0-1.
outside.
And I could make some substitutions. Like I could probably bring somebody in to pinch hit just in case, but we'll see. Ground ball, and that's 2 outs, unfortunately.
Home after the 5th inning, moving
Oh
along,
my
2
God, stop
strikeouts.
throwing the ball. I hate when
2
people
outs,
do
base
that.
is empty. And the batter now, Tony Perez. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the 3rd or 4th
Oh
pitch
my
of
God,
just
come
about every
on.
at-bat.
2 down, don't let it on. Fights it off. He'll see it.
Well, for sure, there's no strikeout on that.
Just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Kicks and deals.
And I swung and missed. Ain't that no surprise.
Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
I know we're up to a lot of minutes, in this recording, but unfortunately I'm terrible with editing.
755
I really wish that I knew how to like edit videos and stuff, but unfortunately I'm not good with that. Really, I'm not. People, could really recommend like a good thing, or a good app to edit videos. I mean, I tried on the YouTube page, but not really too thrilled with that. I used to do it the old editor way like a little while ago, but they changed it, of course, over the years. Sometimes they say, you shouldn't really change, if it just is good that way, just leave everything alone. Excuse me, yes, I belched. Sorry to mention it, but I was just saying that, I didn't mean to do that.
Interesting thing about the Hammer, if you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still
there we go.
hits.
That's 5 strikeouts actually from Nick Martinez. Okay. Kind of wasn't keeping track on his strikeouts, but that's all right. That's going to go foul.
And that drops foul.
Or maybe I should change the PCI, and use a different thing to try and hit the ball, but I prefer to be using the bat PCI that I'm using. And sometimes I don't like pinpoint pitching, but I've been getting the hang of this. I've been making like pitches, make them perfect and stuff. And sometimes I can't do that with the pure analog. Yes, Justin Verlander won the MVP in 2011. Sorry for the late. Sorry for bringing that up late. I was looking for that a while ago, but I'm trying to focus on this game. I mean, but pure analog is good to use, a lot of times in MLB The Show. But right now, I just think pinpoint is the best. Some will probably disagree and say no, like pure analog is good, meter, or even pulse pitching. I hate pulse pitching. I've used it a few times, and I really didn't like it. I saw Dodger Films using it in his videos, Bobby Crosby that is. I got under that. And I decided to use it, and I just pretty much didn't like it. But I kept using pure analog until MLB The Show 21 came out and they introduced pinpoint. And I gave it a shot at first. I got off to a rough start with it, but once I started using it more and more, I pretty much got the hang of it.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Come on, guys. Let's get something started, please. Do I gotta say pretty please, like with a cherry on top or something? I don't think so, but try to do whatever I can. Man, tough pitch. Another thing I think that's a change in ranked seasons or Diamond Dynasty is they should have a thing where it says you cannot use a player with the same number on the team, because that's what I have on here. I think Eugenio Suarez is number 7, and so is Spencer Steer, I think. And they should probably have a feature where it says you cannot have a player with the same number. That probably would be stupid. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people disagree and say no. But I'm just saying, if they want to make changes, come on, go. Come on. No, he's got it. Well, I was wrong. It's gone, and now it's 4-1. So we're not getting shut out, which is great. Now Barry Larkin. So Joe Morgan gets us on the board. I appreciate that very much. Ah, come on.
The
Too high.
shortstop takes the ball.
Didn't think I was going to go after that one. I mean, I almost did, but not really. It's foul.
That one away. Still 1-2.
And I missed it. That was a tough pitch. All right.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Cedric now comes
Top
up.
of inning number 7. Stepping in,
Cedric the
Mullins.
Entertainer. I mean, yeah, that's the
Line drive,
comedian and
base hit.
actor, but they do call Cedric Mullins Cedric the Entertainer a lot because he entertains with his glove and his bat.
So the batting order turns
All
over.
right. Got a
Jimmy
runner on
Rollins
base.
Getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted. out
Okay,
there,
that's
but his
going to
stuff
be
is
an out.
still
That's
nasty.
good. Kept Jimmy
No
Rollins
trouble
off the
here.
base.
Puts
Woo,
it
he
away for the out. And there's
He was
one away.
far away from first base, but he
And
got
now
back.
it's switch hitting third
I was
baseman,
like, wait a
Jose
minute, Cedric
Ramirez.
Mullins is a little bit far away from first.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Strike one is so
Gonna have to
critical in
pitch
a
to
run
Jose
like this
Ramirez,
with the
unfortunately,
way
because there's a runner on
the
first.
play can
This
do
might be
damage.
2.
Glove flip to second.
Please.
On to first.
Of course he slid
So they get one
head first
and a
into
really
first
nice
base.
try there. Babe Ruth
He probably
now
would have
at the
been
plate.
safe anyway if he didn't slide, but he did anyway. All right, got
Foul
Babe Ruth to
territory
pop
for
up,
the
and we're out of the inning. Good
Finch
job.
Makes the play, and it's out. Back here at
I probably
Great
would have
American
had Johnny
Ballpark,
Cueto
now
in
it's
this
the
game,
right
but
fielder, Ken Griffey
he was a Battle
Sr.
Royale
1 for
reward, and
2.
I definitely was not. I'm not spending that much money on him. He's over 200,000 subs, like I said. Now he has Gregory Soto coming in to
Goes
pitch.
6 foot
No
1,
surprise because of the
27
3
years old.
lefties coming
And
up.
He was born in the Dominican Republic.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's
This
a
Ken
low
Griffey
fastball
Senior
for some
card,
pitchers.
he's part of one of the programs. All you gotta do is do like a bunch of stuff on here, and then you can get them unlocked. And there's another one, another home run, and it's 4-2. Brings in the lefty, and it doesn't work out. We have 2 more coming up, though. Let's not get our hopes up too much.
And that's off.
Got
The
Griffey
inside.
Jr. and Votto. Out off. Why'd I do that? Yeah, another thing why I didn't use the other Griffey card, the Seattle Mariners card, because Ken Griffey Jr. was not number 24 with Cincinnati. He was number 30. So I think that was a good decision I made by using this card instead of the other one. And plus it gives the boost with the Eugenio Suarez Tier 3 boost.
That one in triple digits.
Come on, Suarez. He's a power hitter too, but he does strike out a lot, unfortunately.
So far, you're the bottom of the
Foul.
7th. That one inside,
Very close.
and it's
I think we only got 3 hits now. We have 2 runs and 3 hits.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch.
Still trying to get a 3rd run and come back within 1 run. I mean, we're only down by 2, which is all right.
Nice try, Ramon.
Good job, Suarez. Very good job.
For the top of the 8th,
Prick.
now Jorge Posada.
Sorry, I mean, that was just a horrible swing, unfortunately.
On the inside corner. So into his
Like I said, we
8th
played a lot of
inning
tough
on the mound.
teams. We really have. Like, first one, when we did the all-time Arizona Diamondbacks, we lost to the player that we were playing against in the Atlanta Braves. Same thing, lost against the player that we were playing against. The Baltimore Orioles, we were playing against a team, and we came back and won the game. Good play there, Suarez. Good job. All right, 2 outs now. Now we got a chance for a 3-up, 3-down inning, which I think will be the first time ever. And that will happen. All right. Good job.
Throw to first in time.
Okay. Who we got coming up? Tony Perez and Johnny Bench and Spencer Steer. Yeah, okay. He's bringing in Eric Gagne. I think I'm going to make a pinch hitter, but not now. I mean, who do I have on the bench right now? I have those guys. Well, let me see how Perez does. It's Eric Gagne to pitch. Outside. Good eye.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very
Man.
long in terms of depth.
Well, it was going to be a
and
fastball,
perception.
but it was
He
a
knew right
Vulcan
away
change and
it
was down the
off.
middle. And a strikeout again.
Now
I know I've struck out a bunch of times in this one, but unfortunately, it's just the way it is, and the way it is sometimes. Sometimes they play better than you. But we still got another inning to go. We're trying to get the lead. Man, that was... All right, I'm pinch hitting for Spencer Steer. Bring in Adam Dunn. He cannot bring in a pitcher. Can't bring in a lefty because you got to face 3 batters.
That's strike 1.
That's a tough pitch.
Nice changeup.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. No more out.
And of course. Yep.
Back here in
Who couldn't have seen that coming?
We go to the 9th. Digging in,
Alright, gonna go with Rob Dibble.
Now mound visit coming.
Not too bad for Nick Martinez. He did okay. Not the greatest, not terrible. I mean, 4 home runs is not good.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now we bring in Rob Dibble. Of course, he's got a huge fastball. Not a fan of this guy, but have to bring him into the game. I think like if he had a sinker on him, he'd probably be really, really unhittable. And yes, I did not use a Aroldis Chapman unless we tie up the game in the next inning. Or the bottom of the 9th, excuse me. Ground ball again to Suarez. He's staying busy at third. The last 2 outs have been recorded by him. We'll make it 3, actually. All right, so we got 1 out now. I wish we had 2 outs. 101. Yeah, he was a teammate of Randy Myers back in the day with the Reds, Rob Dibble. I've seen like his highlights and stuff. I think he was introduced in MLB The Show 19. I don't think he was in 18, but I remember like seeing people using him, and I'm like, wow, this guy like throws fast. There's another. Oh, there's a strikeout. That's his first one. I was trying to get the first batter to strike out. Anywho, Mullins has got 3 hits in the game. And that's 4. That's okay. It's not a home run or anything. It's just a hit. So you have a lefty coming up. Bringing in, as Jimmy Rollins in. You know what? I think I'll use Chapman, even though, what's his name? Jimmy Rollins is a switch hitter, but I will use Aroldis Chapman. I have not used this card. I just recently got this one so I could add him to the all-time Cincinnati Reds. Because he started his career with the Cincinnati Reds, and I think he did a little bit of starting pitching too. I thought he did. But, yeah. He's still pitching this day, and there we go. All right, kept him off the board again. Now we only got 3 hits, and now we gotta see if we can get back into this. But we do have a lefty coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a pitching change.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on.
He doesn't have any lefties in his bullpen, okay. But Joe Morgan leads it off. He has 1 home run.
That one in triple digits.
That was a hanger. Why in the world did I do that?
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. He's 2 outs away.
That freaking sound effect there.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Okay, that's a ball. Walk will be fine. Any way to get on base.
Is in for a strike.
It's a tough one right there. I think I went around. Yep.
Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Kelly.
Another strikeout. Damn it. Now it's up to Ken Griffey Sr. Not bringing in a lefty because, again, don't think he has a lefty warming up. All right.
He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, left field.
Not going to drop. Oh, well, that was a tough game.
And your final 4-2 for Chris.
Yeah, that was very tough. I mean, a lot of strikeouts, unfortunately, for the other team. So he gets the win. Dropped down a little bit. But, oh well. I guess I would say good game. I mean, it could have been a little bit better, but wasn't really that much of a good game. But we tried our best. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, please. Not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care, and thanks again for watching.